Hello and welcome to the Managing Uncertainty podcast. This is Bryan Strawser, Principal and Chief Executive here at Bryghtpath. And in episode 191, we're going to talk about AI. In particular, I want to talk about ChatGPT, the new AI chatbot, however you want to describe it, from the OpenAI Foundation. And you can find this at openai.com. But you've probably seen the news coverage around this. I asked ChatGPT 4, the most recent release that came out in March 2023, 3 questions. And I'm going to tell you about its answers to these questions because I believe that ChatGPT will change a lot about how we write, how we process large amounts of data, and it's likely even going to change the way we think about certain parts of business continuity, crisis management, and crisis communications. I first asked ChatGPT this question. How would you briefly describe ChatGPT to an audience that knew very little about AI? And its answer was this. ChatGPT is an advanced AI-powered language model created by the OpenAI Foundation. It's designed to understand and generate human-like text based on the input it receives. By leveraging vast amounts of data and complex algorithms, ChatGPT can engage in conversations, answer questions, and provide information on various topics. Its applications range from virtual assistants and customer support to content generation and beyond. While it's a powerful tool, it's important to remember that it's still a machine learning model. So its responses are based on patterns and associations that it has learned from the data rather than true understanding or consciousness. I asked ChatGPT 2 questions related to business continuity, and I think you'll be fascinated by the answers. If you've never interacted with ChatGPT, you basically provide it direction or prompts, and it responds to those prompts as if a human would. And it takes just a few seconds to a few minutes to really spell out a response. So I did not make any edits to these responses. I'm going to read them to you in the way that ChatGPT provided them to me. And then after I get through the 2 questions, I'm going to talk a little bit about how we've been using ChatGPT here at Bryghtpath to learn a little bit about its capabilities. The first question that I asked around business continuity was, what are some easy ways to explain the value of resiliency within an organization? And it gave me 8 bullet points. The first was faster recovery. A resilient organization can bounce back quickly from disruptions or crises, ensuring minimal downtime and reduced financial impact. This means that operations can resume promptly, maintaining customer trust and safeguarding revenue streams. The second is a competitive advantage. That being able to adapt and respond effectively to unexpected challenges helps a resilient organization stand out from competitors. It demonstrates that the company is proactive, well-prepared, and able to navigate through uncertainties, which can be attractive to customers, investors, and partners. The third is risk mitigation. A resilient organization systematically identifies and addresses potential risks and vulnerabilities, reducing the likelihood of severe disruption. This proactive approach can help prevent or minimize negative consequences, safeguarding the company's reputation and assets. Number 4 is employee confidence. A culture of preparedness and resilience helps build confidence among employees as they know that the organization is equipped to handle challenges. This can lead to increased job satisfaction, loyalty, and productivity. Number 5 is supply chain stability. Resilient organizations are better prepared to manage disruptions within their supply chains, ensuring the continuity of goods and services. This can help maintain customer satisfaction and prevent revenue loss. 6th, regulatory compliance. In some industries, having a robust business continuity program is required by regulators. By being resilient, an organization can demonstrate its commitment to meeting those requirements and maintaining compliance. Number 7, agility and innovation. Resilient organizations are more agile and adaptable, allowing them to seize new opportunities and innovate faster than competitors. This flexibility can be a key driver of long-term growth and success. And number 8 is crisis management. A resilient organization is better equipped to manage crises effectively. helping to protect its reputation, brand value, and shareholder relationships. This can lead to increased trust and loyalty from customers, employees, and partners. By highlighting these 8 tangible benefits, you can effectively communicate the value of a resilient organization to your stakeholders, employees, and decision makers. Now, I did not change a word of that as I read its response to you for this podcast episode. I then asked ChatGPT a second question where it's going to build upon those values that it just outlined. And the question I asked was this: with that value of a resilient organization in mind, how would you suggest that a business continuity program manager handle a company CEO who was reluctant to invest in resilience? And here is ChatGPT's answer. A business continuity program manager could approach a reluctant CEO using the following strategies. 1, quantify the potential costs. Help your CEO understand the financial implications of not investing in resilience by presenting data on potential costs, such as lost revenue, recovery expenses, and reputational damage. Use industry-specific case studies and historical data to illustrate the potential consequences of not being prepared. 2nd, highlight risk exposure. Identify the most significant risks and vulnerabilities the company faces and explain how investing in resilience can mitigate these risks. Emphasize that being proactive about risk is a sound business strategy that can protect the company's assets and reputation. Number 3, showcase success stories. Share examples of companies in your industry that have successfully navigated crises due to their resilience and business continuity efforts. Emphasize the benefits they experience, such as faster recovery, preserved customer trust, and sustained revenue. 4th, demonstrate a return on investment. Show a clear return on investment for resilience initiatives by outlining potential savings, increased efficiency, and long-term growth opportunities. Help your CEO see the value of resilience as a strategic investment rather than as an unnecessary expense. Number 5, start small. Propose a phased approach beginning with modest investments in key areas of vulnerability or implementing low-cost measures. This can help demonstrate the value of resilience initiatives while minimizing initial financial commitment. Number 6, engage stakeholders. Involve key stakeholders such as department heads, employees, and other executives in the conversation to emphasize the collective benefits of resilience. Encourage them to share their perspectives and insights, creating a supportive environment for the CEO to reconsider their stance. Number 7, align your program with company objectives. It's like ChatGPT read my mind. Show how resilience initiatives can support and enhance the company's overall strategic goals, such as innovation, customer satisfaction, or market share expansion. This alignment can help your CEO see the value of investing in business continuity and resilience. And lastly, offer to pilot a project. Propose a small-scale pilot project focused on a specific aspect of resilience, such as enhancing the company's IT infrastructure or conducting a risk assessment. A successful pilot can help demonstrate the benefits and build momentum for broader initiatives. By using these strategies, a business continuity program manager can effectively communicate the importance of investing in resilience and encourage a reluctant CEO to prioritize and support these initiatives. And again, I didn't edit any of that response that ChatGPT provided. I find this technology to be pretty amazing. And even in the last few weeks, as they evolved the model from version 3.5 to the most recent from 3.5 to the most recent 4.0, its capabilities have grown significantly. We have been using ChatGPT, experimenting with ChatGPT around a number of things at Bryghtpath. We have done things like we have fed it detailed product descriptions, things that we sell, like our courses, like Crisis Playbook, like Exercise in a Box, and we've had it create multiple different drafts of animated videos where it's not creating the video itself, but it's creating the script. And with a little bit of human polishing, those are scripts that we have put into production with our animator to put together. We recently submitted to a conference 2 presentations that we're going to be doing. We had ChatGPT write the initial descriptions using a prompt. We provided it some input and asked it to create a conference presentation with 3 key learning objectives or takeaways from the presentation, and it created a really good conference presentation description. Again, a little bit of human editing and polish, and we submitted those and they were accepted. We did disclose that we used ChatGPT to help write the descriptions, so there weren't any, ethical considerations along the way. We've been using ChatGPT to generate article ideas, even outlines of articles that then we've gone on and written. We've written them ourselves, but we've used ChatGPT to refine the ideas and generate the outline that we've then gone and used. And we continue to experiment with ways to use ChatGPT in similar ways to accelerate content creation, idea generation, and more. And I think as the model continues to evolve, I'm really fascinated at what it's going to be able to do. One of the areas that seems like it would be an obvious fit as they make their API available and we're able to securely feed a tool like this large amounts of data, I'm fascinated to see what it could do with a large amount of BIA data and what conclusions it might draw in narrative form from a large data set of BIA information. And would it find conclusions, or could it accelerate the process in a way that we can't do today with the very human intensive way that we do business impact analysis? Is there a more automated, a more AI driven manner? Can it learn how a company is structured, and then draw conclusions from that we could validate in a BIA? I'm fascinated at the possibilities that may be there. So that's a little bit of what we've been playing with around ChatGPT. I would love to hear if you're trying the same. Come over to our Facebook group for resilience professionals, and you can learn more about that on our website and bring your conversation to the table about how you're experimenting with ChatGPT. That's it for this edition of the Managing Uncertainty podcast. We'll be back next week with another new episode. Be well.